Welcome. The purpose of this video is to orient you to the KeyneLinkWeb software. You'll access it online through your web browser. This orientation is for those of you who lead others. Managers have a couple of menu items that staff employees don't have. So let's begin. From your web browser, go to KeyneLinkWeb.com. Just enter your email address and the initial password you've received by email from the KeyneLink administrator. Then you can either hit return or click the white arrow inside the green box. This is your home page. Let's take a moment to look at the page while I draw your attention to a number of items. In the upper right-hand corner of the window, look at the yellow arrow number 1. You'll see your name displayed in the black horizontal bar. Right now, the area for your picture will be blank. Click on your name next to arrow number 2, and this drop-down menu will appear showing two choices, My Account and Logout. Well, now you know where to log out. Right now, though, let's select My Account. This is your setup screen. It's also always accessible from the administration menu shown in the black bar at the top. In box number 1 is your email address, in box number 2 your password. You may change your password from the original one sent to you. As you review your account information, skip the department field. Just leave it as it is for now. We use departments in certain circumstances, but that's for another day. The box designated by arrow number 3 shows the roles that you've been assigned, and since you are managing others, the manager role will be checked. Notice on the left side, arrow number 4. This is where you can select and upload your picture. Now, if you don't do this in the first week, a default picture of Gumby will appear. Well, maybe not, but it's just nice to see everyone's pictures, so don't skip this step. By the way, choose a picture that's a closely cropped headshot, or it will be hard to see your face. You'll now be back at the home page. Featured prominently in the center of the home page are a set of tabs, which together are your organization's foundation data. Foundation data is prominently displayed, so everyone can see and be reminded of this year's initiatives, the company's vision, its mission, and its core behaviors. The first time you log in, you will notice next to each tab a small red warning circle. The very first step is to acknowledge each of the tab's contents by reading them. The system will require everyone to read and then click the blue Acknowledge button for each tab. This red marker is only there the very first time you log in and until you click the blue Acknowledge box. Doing so will remove the red circle on each tab. You won't have to do this step again unless or until the foundation data changes as when it's updated. If so, then the red indicator will reappear because we'll want everyone to know something has changed. Some organizations have more than these 4 tabs in their foundation data. Now let's look at the very top of the screen where the 4 menu items are located. Notice there is Homepage, then My Performance Agreement, My Team, and Administration. Employees who have no one reporting to them will not have a My Team menu item, nor an Administration item. They'll just have the Homepage and My Performance Agreement. Below the top black bar menu items is a green horizontal space. It's just above that foundation data. We use a color convention in KeyneLink, and anytime you see something in red, it means you need to do something. So in this example, responsibilities, goals, and agreements are red. That's just a call out that something needs your attention. On the very right-hand side of the screen is the performance period. This is the same as your fiscal year, or in most cases, the calendar year. If you're past year 1 of using the system, make sure that the current year is selected, or you'll be looking at old foundation data and old PJRs. On the left-hand side of the home page, you'll see notices requiring your attention when you have a meeting coming or some other action around a meeting that needs your follow-up. Up on the top in the black bar area, let's select or click on the My Performance Agreement menu item to return this display screen. Under My Performance menu, the submenus are displayed left to right with the Agreement tab showing first. Here you can see all of the components of your performance agreement. Displayed horizontally are the dates of your progress meetings. To the left side, just below, are your primary job responsibilities, and next to them, your goals. Next to each responsibility and goal is its status, mostly shown here as handshakes, which means they've been agreed to. On the bottom left is a box where you can enter a note to forward to your manager. Notice on the very bottom of all pages in KeyneLink, in the lower left is a button to send us a message to support. The second menu item under My Performance Agreement is Snapshot. This gives you a quick summary of where you are in the process of creating your performance agreement. It also shows some statistics that we'll review later. Finally, on the lower left, you can access two reports. One has comments from past meetings, and there is a performance agreement summary. We'll go into reports in a later video. Next is the Responsibilities tab, showing your primary job responsibilities. Notice the handshake at the right, meaning that these PJRs have been agreed to by your manager after having been written and submitted by you. Notice the plus sign in the lower middle where you can click to add new responsibilities. Similarly, the Goals tab shows your goals and their status. That very first goal has a right box with a pencil, meaning that this goal is in the draft mode and not yet submitted for approval. Here again, there's a place at the bottom where you can click to add a new goal. Tasks are smaller actions, often created to help you accomplish a goal. Tasks are like mini goals or milestones that need to be done to achieve the goal they're tied to. The Gantt chart is next, and it shows the time sequencing of tasks associated with each goal. Finally, there are two tabs for accolades and then one for concerns. An accolade is a written comment put in by your manager to recognize contributions. Concerns are a place where items of needed focus can be documented. A concern is a reminder about actions or behaviors that need to be addressed. Let's go to the next major item in the black bar, the My Team menu. Selecting this will bring this screen, which will return 4 submenus in front of the gray horizontal area, beginning with the scheduler. Here are displayed those people who are on your team and the dates of their progress meetings. This is where you'll schedule meetings for the first time. The Organization tab will return an org chart. You can click on anyone's picture in the chart to go right to their performance agreement. These scary pictures are from the sample database, but when everyone in your organization adds their picture, the chart will really come alive. Each manager will be able to see everyone who reports up to and through to them. So for example, Jack Waters here, the CEO, can see all of his department heads and their direct reports. Another way to navigate to an individual's performance agreement is from the Employees menu item. Here you'll be able to access any member of your team and anyone under you in the org chart, even if they don't report to you directly. Click the handshake to get to their agreement. Finally, the last item is the Reports menu. Here you will see 8 reports that you can create. There are 3 categories of reports among the 8. Notice that to get to reports, you first go to My Team and then select the Reports tab. We'll go through reports in a separate video. That's a quick walk around of the system. Now don't panic. We will support you. We suggest you begin by signing in and uploading your own picture and then poke around a little bit. Hope this gives you a good overview and a head start on how to navigate the system.